Good morning. Good morning. This stuff set up real quick. Okay, so what are we looking at today? Here on TOS, looking at my scans, looks like only one low float out here right now. PEGY. Let me add that over here. Now, PEGY has been moving for a couple of days coming into this weekend, so I don't know what it wants to do. We got some big movers down. IMUX down, what, 74%? Down to $2. It closed yesterday at $10. And wait, no, that's not the right one. Can't be. IMUX, oh, well, yeah. Yesterday at 9.20. We'll be opening up today at $2. Very dangerous one right there, down 74%. What was the reasoning behind that, I wonder? Adjust price to 7 from 11. Well, it definitely dropped way lower than 7. Severity reductions. Yeah, we can look at that, and I'll add that on over here so we can look at why this thing ended up dropping. IMUX, Snapchat down 29% to $7. Good morning, Danielle. And those are the biggest movers right now. Snapchat with 16 million shares traded on it. So let's go look at, well, the daily charts aren't open yet, so we'll look at it over here on Street Smart. So Snap, huge fall off from the $10 all the way down to the $7 or $3 loss there. IMUX, a lot of decisions being made here at the end of the week. PEGY was the only low float that I see still out there, kind of moving. A million shares traded on it. Okay. Some of these other movers that we saw move earlier this week just lost all volume. Only 49 shares traded on KLXE. AMPX was something that I traded yesterday off of this nice little dip down here. Bought at the 916s, got to ride all the way up to VWAP around that $10 level. And the way that I trade, I'm looking to take half at VWAP and then just let the rest kind of play through. That way, if it does bounce down like it did here, I'm already taking profit. So, I'm out. It did give another little resurgence up to VWAP. Did not break for further highs. Just kind of got stopped there. But that's okay. I had already locked in profits. SBMF. That was one that was moving the other day. Lower volume now. Sober was ripping into aftermarket yesterday. I'm thinking we're probably gonna get some random pops on Friday, just like Wednesday. Wednesday, the start of the day wasn't so hot, and then all of a sudden things just start kind of popping off midday. But yeah, I took my trades for this week, waiting for my funds to settle. Yeah, yesterday when I took that last trade on AMPX though, I had got in for a quick pop, like an after hours pop through this VWAP. I thought it was gonna give it to me, but it just got weak there, and I just stopped out. I think I lost like maybe 2 cents per share or something like that. But I had a super tight stop because I had already locked in profit on it. If it wanted to pop, hey, great. But the news was the Biden news that Biden was they're giving some type of funding to these energy, or not energy companies, these companies that provide or manufacture battery materials. So that was kind of the play that I was doing on that one. I was kind of just waiting for it to fall. And if we look back at the charts, we can see it had a clear top up there, double top, had a nice short win off of this double top right on this day, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm looking for a little bounce. Just give me a bounce back to VWAP. That's it. Because when I start seeing it hold that $9 there, I was like, okay, this is looking like a little bit of support. And I was like, okay, well, if I get in at 9.15, I can risk 15 cents there on off of the 9. And that was the play. So from 9.15 up to, like, I think I sold around I sold some right at $10, but then I just it started kind of slowing down there, so I just started just chipping off. But if it wanted to rip and pay me, hey, let's go. Let's get it. All right, but PEGY is the thing that I think is going to be the either the trap or the play on the day. It's coming down right now. Reached a high up there of 575. Good morning, Drifter. Resistance 575 resistance. Only up 9% right now. Does PEGY still have news on it though? Let's see. Today, no news pertaining directly to it. So it may be a little chopper. Kind of thought the battery sector and the everyone that produces battery materials was gonna pop, but maybe they'll pop next week on that news that those companies are getting that aid. But I don't know. Also, did y'all see that report about them raising the or modifying the tax brackets 7% that the IRS reported? It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. You raise it 7%, but inflation is up eight something percent. So it's like, okay, people are able to make more money, but then on the flip side, the more money that they make, they get taxed more on. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Because most employers gave a little bit more increased wages a little bit, had a little bit of inflation in the wages because they knew that inflation was coming. A lot of people were like, oh yeah, they're paying me more. Yeah, they're paying you more so you don't get your lights cut off. SPY coming back up to that 366 level. Let's flip out here to a little bit of news out here. See what's on the Friday news lineup. We see looks like S&P down, Dow down, Nasdaq down coming into Friday. Crude oil is at $85 once again. Just kind of playing within this range, still making those lower highs here. Last high was at the 90s, or previous high was at the $97, and now this one is at the $93 and continues to come down and test that 85. So hey, I'm okay with it coming on down. NQ basically on the same drift, downwards movement, continues to make those new lows. Okay. Anything else? iMux, Snap. Let's go look back at the other tickers that I had on watch from the other weeks. Let's see, confirmation. Rum, the one that Daniel B had called out earlier, it did get a little bit of buying pressure off those 638s, but I was looking at it, I was like, man, this is a deep dip. This thing is gonna have to prove itself over this 630, 625-ish level, basically. And that is Rumble. They're kind of like a YouTube streaming, but with less censorship. Sober 6 or 3 looks like it's opening up at the 360, so it's opening up a little bit above the previous close of 348, but still not a huge gap up. WLDS was the finger technology where you can control devices with your fingers. It is under $1 now. BMRA, I forgot what BMRA's news was. It was a little bit older than these other two. Let's see, and we'll also go and check out any IPOs that are coming out today. Higher floats, Bank of America green, Amazon not showing anything. Intel red, SoFi coin, a lot of these reds, so kind of just going sideways here. Not big red. Siga, Sava, DWAC, Veru, Bed Bath & Beyond, okay. Nothing. IINN, only one share traded on the day. Wow. Okay, so let's go and check out the IPOs as well. So today we have, this is the 21st, yeah. ALPX, Alopex. We're a clinical stage biotechnology company developing novel immune therapeutics for preventative or prevention, treatment, and mitigation of bacterial, fungal, and parasitic infections that express the antigenic target poly-N-acetylglucosamine, glucosamine, PNAG. That target has been found on an expanding number of pathogens. Okay, so they're just working on something right now. I don't know exactly if they're in the labs yet, but they're about to IPO today. Should, but sometimes on Fridays they don't do it. Intensity Therapeutics, what y'all got? Intensity Therapeutics is a clinical stage biotechnology company passionately committed to applying scientific leadership in the field of localized cancer reduction, leading to anti-cancer immune activation. Okay, so a cancer treatment company. Let me see what those floats are looking like. Let's see. So the shares outstanding on this one is about 3 million. Shares outstanding on this one about 2 million. So the floats are probably lower than this. So there are gonna be some low flows, but I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna react with that kind of news. They really haven't changed any lives. They're kind of just entering the market, so kind of fresh cake there. Donnell says ADTX on watch. Let's add that up here. ADTX. Whoops. ADTX. ADTX begins manual. Okay, let's start with the first one. Can I pull this over? Okay. Okay. So ADTX program has initiated the manufacturing process of immunotherapeutic drug candidate AD1-100 in preparation for planned psoriasis first in human trials. Okay, so I guess that's the news. They're the first ones to do this today. We'll see how that volume ends up playing out. Up 7% right now. Had a top up there. Well, it looks like I already had some lines drawn. I think I have seen this one before, and it is running into a little bit of resistance on previous marked out area there, right under the 350s. But yeah, definitely a low float there. But I don't know. Does it have the range? Where? Let me see how much it moved. It moved from $3 up to 3.30, so about 30 cents. So maybe you can during pre-market. Let's see, 30 cents. I don't know. Maybe you can expect like around 10 cents of movement, 10-cent winner, something like that. But we'll see what the open looks like and how if it can dip down a little bit and give that nice little move back up. But I don't know if that range is going to close up. It'll kind of be a game that you're playing like you hope that the range picks up there on this little medical company, but you could get chopped up. So I would say buy low, sell high, as always. Because if you buy high and it doesn't open up, then it may open up to the downside. Solutions for okay. So sober, anything else? You know what? I probably do need a. Only thing is, well, yeah, I could do that. I need a normal low flow scanner. That's what I need. Let me see. Go to low floats. I need something. No, I need a micro float scanner. That's what I need. Micro float. Normal micro float. That call it micro floats. Under well, what do I want to call it? Because this one isn't gonna have the 10 million criteria. I guess I guess we can just look for 200K on this one. If it's getting 200,000 shares and it's micro float, we'll see the news there. So I'll save that and create a new one. 200K. Yeah, I see ADTX now. Okay. Just need to set this up the way I like it with the mark and everything. We have about 8 minutes to the bell. Let's see, what is this? Last, so I need mark. Mark percent change, change from open, volume, and what's up, Trucker 2B? Still up 109 from Wednesday high. Nice. What stock are you into, Trucker 2B? What's the last one? I need shares. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, so for micro floats, I'm seeing ADTX now. Still though, man, that volume's got to pick up. I guess I don't need two micro floats. Could just have one. Now that I kind of know what I'm looking for. The only reason I had this micro float was to make sure that things have volume, but I really don't care anymore. Either way it goes, I know what I'm looking for. So I delete this one and move this. Reassign this one to up there to the top. Okay, so now my micro floats, I can see them clearly. Oh no, I don't want it at the top. I want it second to the top. There we go. All right, so now we got our micro float sitting out there. AGFY still though. ADTX is still in competition with PEGY. Let's jump back over here. What's a SPY? Is a SPY coming down? Let's see. Trucker says, let's go. Market got 4.5K in ETF Vong, keeping me alive, but I got in too early. Then another 6K in individual stocks. Nice. Yo, if you haven't checked out the Discord yet, the Discord is where you can uh share a lot too when we're off stream. We're in there crunching the numbers, looking at different plays, sharing our ideas on these different trades and things like that. So yeah, the Discord is where it's at. You can direct message people in there. If you want to direct message people, you just click on their name and then type the message that you want to type, and it will at them. It will direct message them or DM them. And you can share articles, pictures, whatever information you want to in there. And I am saying all this without even putting out the link there. Let me put that link out here. Got about 5 minutes to the bell. Grab that link here. Day trade. Okay. So no limits, never generate copy. And there we go. So yeah, you're not in the Discord, make sure you check out the Discord and definitely come and be a part. You can either, you can come in there and talk and say things, or you can just observe. Whichever one you want to do. But I would prefer you'd share something. If you find out something or whatever, just keep us informed and educated. If I see anything, I usually drop it in there as well. That part of the Discord is the day trading, which I usually am in all the time. There are other sections in the Discord pertaining to like Forex and other parts of Discord, but hey, I'm in a day trading almost all day, Okay, Snapchat still going down. Probably gonna have a little bit of a pop. I mean, with a $4 drop on Snapchat, it's probably just gonna have a little bit of a breather. It may not be today because this is Friday. They may focus on something else that is green on a Friday, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna have a relief pop at some point in the future because the shorts are definitely killing it. Got about 3 minutes to the bell. Let's see. Trucker 2B says, what happened to One Life and Ben? I don't know. One Life, he's probably just chilling, still trading, doing his thing. Uh, Trucker 2B said, ring the bell. Drifter said, they get married and now they're living together. Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe they went on vacation. Maybe One Life and Ben are on vacation. I don't know. Well, Ben, he should be streaming. I don't know. I haven't talked to either one of them recently. Trucker 2B says I got 500 in Lordstown Motors. Let's go, baby. What's is that a ticker? What ticker is Lordstown Motors? Lordstown Motors. Oh, Ride. Okay. Ride. Let's go look at Ride there. And then let's see, what else did he have up there? Looking for more penny stocks, ice, paper. Trucker 2B Lordstown is in bankruptcy status. Lori, what's up? Hi all. What stocks are moving today? I'm not home. Well, today there are no big movers yet, as of yet, but we're definitely have our eyes open. The biggest mover is up 8%, which is PEGY, which has been going up for a while. And I'm thinking on this Friday, I don't know how strong or weak it's gonna be. The other one that was slightly moving was ADTX, but both of them have either no PEG has no news on the day. I don't think no news pertaining to it directly, but ADTX has news on the day, but it is weak news. They're basically starting clinicals. They haven't even entered the labs yet. Uh Working on what was that thing they're working on? ADTX, bring it on, bring it up, bring it up. Oh, market's opening in 2 seconds. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, I mean they have been in the lab. What I'm talking about? Begins manufacturing, so they're actually making the drug that has come out of the lab on ADTX. I was thinking about the other IPO we had looked at. There are 2 IPOs, but both of them are like biopharmaceutical, and I'm like, nah. Okay, Snap getting a little bounce off this bottom. It dropped down to $7 from the 11s. SPY, IMUX, little relief bounce. PEGY, opening up that first little candle down there. $5 candle. ADTX getting some pops up there towards the highs, still under the 350s. We'll see if it continues to make lower highs. AMPX, very low volume here, but still holding above this level of the $9. So I will be looking for a test back towards that $9 on volume next week. But as of now, there's no trades for me. Sober getting some pops up here. From the 360 up to the 390s, headed up to the top. The top is the $4. So it's had problems up here at the $3 multiple times on Sober. But now holding over the threes and kind of still banging up. Let me see what kind of news is on our good friend Sober. Today. Sober, no news on today. We look out here on the daily chart on Sober. We can see that the 200 moving average is up here at the 428s. It's been kind of making these higher lows here and kind of just staying above the 250s, moving up a little bit, coming into this 200 moving average on Sober. At the 425-ish level up here there. But it is at a top here at the 386 right before the fours. So we'll see what it wants to do. AMPX launching back downwards. Went up there to the 1030s real quick, but still making those lower highs. It's not in the competition as of yet, pulling back a whole lot there. SBFM going on down. Ride just kind of doing its thing. Not a whole lot of volume. Let's focus where the volume is, man. Where is the volume? Kaba coming down at a high up here of the one right at the $2. So that's a 20-cent. I mean, if it's going to do something crazy, what, 20 cents is the most it can give, but it's still on low volume. Sober back down and to the graveyard on Sober. Wow, that was a trap. Crazy how that first hour can keep you out of a whole lot of ridiculousness. Look at that. If you would have just waited and watched this first hour, you wouldn't have been caught in this halt down on Sober. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. All right. AMPX, everything getting pounded down right now. Sober halted going down. ADTX. See, this is why I wait for the first hour to give me confirmation. I'm not getting in. I'm not buying in the first hour. I'm just not. There's no point. Let that first hour, especially on these low floats. First hour, I mean, the thing can move, what, $2-3 down? We'll see when this thing is going to open up. Let me see what time it's going to open up. Halt resumption on Sober. Halted at the 34.23, so 5 minutes, 39.23. So we'll keep our eyes out on that. Snap getting pounded on down as well. Had a slight relief pop up there to the 818s, but yeah, the pounding has only begun. Let's see. Let me read some of these chats here. Okay, yeah. Lori said MULN is not moving. Let me look at MULN. What did it just do? MULN. MULN at 960. It was moving. It popped from 950 up to the 11s and slammed down back to the 960s. That's crazy. Everything getting pounded. Okay, let's see. Ride. Okay. Daniel B, why you so aggressive this morning? Let me see. What is Ride looking like now? Ride is down 1%. I don't know. Lower volume, only 200,000 shares traded. MULN. Oh, MULN. Wait? Did I look at the wrong thing? MULN is going down. Why did I say $9? What was I looking at? Oh, that was this one I was looking at. AMPX. MULN is 32 cents. My bad. Not $9. Did not gap up to $9. It's 32 cents and it's headed down. Okay. Let's see. MULN has 20 million shares traded on it. And just dive bombing, trying to get back to 25 cents right now. Let's see what the SPY's got going on. SPY is up here at the 365s. Kaba getting a nice little push back up here to the 187s. We'll be closing this 30-minute count in about 20 minutes. Nice little bottom here from the 170s up to the 188, so a 10-cent range, and that's on probably the most volume that it'll get on today during intraday. Only 10 cents, so you can expect, if you're gonna trade Kaba, it'll be what? Expect like 5 cents and take profit, so it doesn't rip down on you with that small range. But we'll have to see. I'm wondering, can AMPX break down this 9? If it can break down to 9, I'll probably not be interested anymore into next week. If it breaks down to 9, so yeah. Let me also add those IPOs up here just in case they pop off. There's those IPOs. There, ALPX and INTS were the two biofarms that are IPO or supposed to be IPOing today. APTX. What? Is it already open? ALPX. PX. And INTS. All right. So Sober down 10%, absolutely getting murdered here. Not something that that's looking too great. Headed back down to that $3 range very quickly on a Friday. Kaba continuing to push towards $2, but does have a previous high here at the 197 that it seems to be slowing down right at. All right, Snap looks like it's about to break to new lows, going towards the 750s now on Snap. If we look on the daily chart over here on Sober, remember that high that we had marked right before the open, that $4? It hit that high and now is down. So we'll see if it can crack back under the $3 today. But it's only 30 cents away from the $3. Ride continuing to get some type of push down, but not a lot of volume. So the push may take a while, but seems like the shorts wanted to go down. Nothing really popping and holding up here though. For the micro floats, all the micro floats are red. Twitter is up here, very small green on the day. Apple, Tesla, no low floats up here except for, well, there's a lower float, iMux, which is down. So it'll probably fall off here in a minute, especially in competition with Snapchat, which has 55 million shares traded on it. I don't know why it's getting this much trading down here. Let's actually look at the news on Snap. What happened to Snap? Why did it fall off? Is my question. So Snapchat. Let's see. In the morning, wow, it had news all the way to 2 o'clock this morning. Okay, earnings were about to get even crazier. Okay, Snap stock's price target cut to 10. Yeah, Snap just kept getting cut this morning. Cut to 10 because I know the final one I think was like $7. Price target to $8. Just getting cut all morning. Shares trading lower on Q3 results. Yeah, Snapchat isn't great. So it's it's been losing for a while. I think Snap is a loser and a joke, says Jim Cramer. Okay. Everyone knows that, though. He's just stating the obvious. Because, I mean, all of these other applications like YouTube and uh, Twitter and Twitch and all these things, they offer exactly what Snapchat offers and more. So, Sober still breaking down the 320s down here. Definitely a death stroll on Sober. Anybody else playing this game? So let's see. This thing still has a whole lot of time in this hour candle to not come back up. Hit the three right around the 325 level. And people are trying to play that, but I wouldn't. Not in this first hour. Maybe just the beginning of a fall. ADTX right around the 325s, but we see on the 15-minute that the volume is definitely not there. Not even a million shares traded on any of these candles. Has a little bit of resistance here at the 335s. Just not getting that volume in there. Only a million shares traded on the day. Ride still holding around right above the 150s. What's his previous low? 165. So we'll see if it can hold under 165. Previous lows, it had a double bottom here at the 162. So basically a breakdown of 160 would be some weakness. We'll see. For a day trade, I don't know if you're swinging or day trading, but yeah. We're just talking about Sober getting a little bit of a pop up there off those 25s, but I don't think it's going to do anything. First 15 minutes are now in the books on a Friday. I am seeing ASTI up for some reason. It's up 20%. Edit. Oh, no, not good. Edit. I want to add a symbol. ASTI. Oh, man, can't type. Okay, so it is a 15%. It is one of the biggest movers today. Holding some gains up here. So we got a, what is this? 750 top. And that was yesterday. And now today, what is this? A 690. So it looks like every 50 cents is finding a little bit of resistance. Let me go and look at news on this one. News is looking like weak. Probably won't even hold my scans. Only 800,000 shares traded on ASTI, falling back, losing a little bit of its strength here. Let's see where it was on the daily chart. So yeah, has come down, had a little bit of a brief pop, but no news on today. Had a little circuit breaker, so apparently it went into a halt for some reason, but definitely came back down. We'll see if we see anything else popping up here with a little bit of volume. Oh yeah, AMPX going on down there. Getting on down. Please break down that 9. Oh, please break down 9. Need cheaper prices if it's gonna go back up. ASTI. Kaba failed to get that new high there at the over the $2. Stopped at the 193s. We're looking for patterns of lower highs on some of these stocks. And also range. What is the range? Is the range closing down? Is it opening up? What is happening with the range? Like IMUX, we can look at this first candle. What did it do? From 225 up to the 250s, 25 cents. I'm sure it'll have some type of relief pop, but maybe not until a couple of days down the line. Usually these that drop like this, it takes a while for people to, you know, cover or become buyers back into it. They really let those settle. I had to learn that the hard way. I saw things dropping like that and I was buying and I was like, oh yeah, this thing's gonna pop. And then it chops me around for a couple of hours and I'm like, man, I gotta get out. Get out. And like a month later it ends up popping. So yeah, just left those alone. ADTX has a bottom here right at the 320s. On the hour chart, we have clear resistance at the 330s. We have a previous level where it held right at the $3. Sober still getting a push down. This previous bottom is the 310. It did push out. It did push through this little level here. Got a little pop off the 308s, but still very, very weak there. Not getting that volume to really pick it back up. ADTX looking like it's about to break down. 318s. We still got what, 40 minutes on this hour candle. So I just usually just wait till the hour closes. A lot of people, there are scalp potentials, but I'm not really looking for scalp in the top. I'm looking for the scalps of the bottom. But Fridays do not act like regular days. Usually a regular day, you'll see, a lot of people say, oh, things are acting funny at like maybe like 10:30 or like an hour to lunchtime. Things start acting funny and chopping around. They're not really acting funny. It's just how the market has been around those times. Reversals are very common in those areas going into lunchtime. So if you're trading something that's going up, yeah, it's probably going to go down. If the longs want to go to lunch, there's no buyers left. It's going to go down. Shorts are going to short it through the ground and buyers are going to become sellers. And then same thing with it coming down. Yeah, it may reverse on you. You're going short, you're holding short, it may reverse on you. It's just a cycle of the market. That's all. Not saying it'll always reverse, but it may. Definitely may. ADTX trying to hold up this little level here of the 325s there. Big buy up there. But still, this hour candle has not closed. We know it's looking like it's heading into indecision, but we'll see. Nothing to get too happy about there. Has a little double bottom there at the 318s. GD says BRQS. Did I miss that one? BRQS. 9 minutes. Oh yeah, it's not even to $1. That's why I didn't see it. Let's see. Let's see. LY Trucker 2B says LYLT. Hold up, I gotta go. Make sure I'm getting these call outs here. Fubo. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Fubo, MULN. Slow but steady. Okay, so let's look at some of these. So BRQS came up to what, 80 cents. It does have 9 million shares traded on it, but yeah, I'm definitely looking for a little bit more range. This thing moved from 61 cents up to 83 cents. Yesterday I had a 73-cent win on AMPX. So I'm looking for a little bit more range. Little bit more range. Give me, 60, 70 cents. Yes. Drop through $9. Just go down. Yes. Oh boy. This is amazing. I just want to see this thing below $9. Yes. Yes. Doing exactly what we need. All right, cool. Let's see what else we got here. So PEGY coming on down, taking out the whole green candle here down to the $5, 9.92s here. And like I said, this is the first hour. This is just observation. What's going on? MULN still kind of just holding around that 33 cents. Let me get these things, got to break over $1, bro. Give me some range. I want at least 10 cents. I don't want to be scared on a 2 cent. Oh, I'm 2 cents in the profit. Should I take profit? Like, SPY going on up, looking like it's going towards the 370s here. PEGY. It's it's raining stock. Hallelujah. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely raining on this Friday, huh? So yeah, there are no low floats right now on the top. Everything's falling off of my volume movers. You can see the biggest volume is still Snapchat, then Twitter, not even close to Snapchat. Twitter with 17 million, 15 million, 15. I mean, who's gonna compete with Snapchat? Snapchat is gonna burn so many people. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be insane. Let's look at this daily chart out here. Huge gap down. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna clean up my scans a little bit, get rid of the stuff that's not getting any volume right now. AMPX continue to go down. Sober. ASTY. Wow, that thing went all the way down. It's just losing its whole life down there. First candle had 600,000 shares. This candle has 400. So yeah, not looking great. IMUX is one of the few, the proud, holding under this 250 level. Yeah, so now there are no low floats on the top volume movers. Low floats have gotten absolutely crushed today. Let's look at the market watch. I would say that's a little bit more than 50-50 on the red side. Maybe like 60-40. Maybe a little bit more on the red side. I do see a lot of green in here. Apple. Some of these are changing colors from green. Looks like Microsoft. Very small red today. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. IMUX, not planning on playing with that. I am seeing one called VRE, but it's a higher float though. VRE, what is your news today? VRE, various residential confirms receipt of unsolicited proposals from Kushner companies to acquire company to wait, what? To acquire company to acquire I don't even understand for $16. I don't know. What? Offer to acquire company for $16 per share. It's at $14.93 right now. And that is what? VRE? Trash. All right, let's see. AMPX, $9, becoming a little bit of resistance for it. Sober, continue to play around from the 325s down to the $3. We'll see if it can finally get a break. The 30-minute candle is about to close in about 2 minutes. So big momentum to the downside on this first 30 minutes. Kaba with a lower high here. 194 is moving down to the 190s. Only 4-cent difference. So very small little range there, looks like. IMUX double top at the 250s. Can it get a push through this level? Can it revisit these highs before it gets ready to go down at the 273s? I would say is like the top. So 20 cents, maybe 20 cents of profit, maybe. But that's hard to call after this type of drop. If it does go, it's not that it's unpredictable. We knew it was gonna have release pop, but yeah, just hard to calculate that. So yeah, AMPX trying to hold up this 9. I think it's gonna fail on the day. I think we're gonna come back in. It's gonna be down here maybe to the $8 or something. Nice little gap down after this week, losing all that volume. Kaba opening up right at the high of the 190s. No clear top just yet. We had a top back here on yesterday, 196, that it did tap, but no clear top on today. The SPY right under 370s, continuing to absolutely rip up. Moved from the 63s up to the 69s. Nice little $6 rip on the SPY. Even the fake Amazon, which is under, wait, what fake Amazon? What? PEGY with the clear little top there at the 535s. Resistance. Oh, wish. Got you. What was the ticker on Wish? Insert symbol. Was it Wish? Yeah. Yeah, Wish is definitely down there. Has been descending for quite a while. Let's look at the daily chart here on Wish. Y'all think it'll ever fill this gap here? $7 $7 up to $9.45. I don't know, man. That's a stretch, isn't it? It's just floating down here right around this 69 cents on Wish. I don't know. So yeah, very kind of uneventful Friday. The biggest movers, they came up. They were not gappers. They came up to like look like gappers, but yeah, just a little bit of FOMO trading in there, and they're just falling off. Nothing's holding the scans. Nothing's holding that nice little, you know, 20% or higher. Nothing's kind of just holding their movements on this Friday. So yeah, I'll be very careful today. Wish, get that off of here. Sober, continuing downwards. ASTI fell off. Kaba showing a little bit of weakness there. Just not enough volume. I don't want to look at this one anymore. Fubo, trash. ADTX did get a little bit of a breakdown here to the 313s. IMUX got over 50. Wow. Well, as soon as it got over 50, you went up 4 cents. And this is what I was saying. Like the range is closing down. Would you be okay with taking a 2 cent profit? Or would your greed kick in and be like, nope, it's over? I guess if you got in down here at the 33, maybe it would have been a little bit better trade, but still, on something this low, not worth it. Failed breakouts all over the place. Nothing. That was on Wednesday. Okay. PEGY. Yeah, so just not seeing anything that looks beautiful for trades. But again, the first hour hasn't even closed up yet, so One of these may pop off, but Snap needs to slow down on volume. It's almost to 100 million shares traded. Insane for something else to take the stage. SPY over 370s now. Continuing on up. Yeah, the market is not playing. The overall SPY is definitely going back towards I don't know if this is a full reversal. I don't know what kind of reversal this is. Let me look on the daily chart here. So let's see. The SPY has had a time to come down into this level once before. What, like the 379s to the 360-ish level for some resistance here. Had a gap down, filled all those gaps. Came back, has a gap here, filled that gap, filled the gap on the downside. I don't know. Will this be the new resistance here at the 375s with the bottom of the 350s? Questionable. Could this be a overall head and shoulders setup where it comes back and it just holds the 360 and then gets going higher? I don't know. We'll see. I was asking earlier, did you guys hear about the rate, I mean the tax bracket um change or whatever that they're trying to institute? They're trying to change the tax brackets or increase the tax, adjust the tax brackets by 7%. So um but I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. It's like, I mean, if you're not over the line and you're not really making a whole lot of money, it doesn't really help you at all. Because if your employers say, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna pay you more because we know inflation is coming," but then the tax brackets move just a little bit, it doesn't mean anything because you're making more money. So you're still gonna have to pay, basically the same amount of taxes, or more based on your income. So I don't know. Because during or not COVID, during the beginning of inflation, they did a lot of not rate hikes, wage inflation, where they increased people's wages. They paid them a little bit more, because they knew, like, it's coming. So I don't know. Already in 21%. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna break the bank, man. That report, I think that came out. It came out this week, so it's maybe kind of fresh. But I just like seeing things like that. Like to keep up with what they trying to do with the monies. Um, and that's another reason. Get in the Discord. I will drop the link to some information on that in the Discord after the stream because I don't feel like doing it now. But yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it in there. Ape. Ape. So let's see, let's see. I see something called BTCY up 24%. BTCY, a million shares traded. Let's see what is going on over here. BC. That's typed it wrong. BTCY. Okay, so $1.17 up there. Let me look for news on this one. No news on today, just kind of popping. So this is one of those random poppers popping up there to the 120s. Only a million shares traded. First candle had less than a million shares. So this one was one of, yeah, it had literally no pre-market anything. It just is popping. Very small range as well. So I don't know about that. So this is one of those days. It's just kind of watching the markets play out a little bit. Not really seeing the setups that I like. I mean, there were some things that dipped off, but I'm just not interested in getting into these big dips on a Friday. Be a different thing if it's the beginning of the week. You know, it's the first couple pivots of the week. There's a lot of volume in those dips and things like that. That's what I like. But these right here, this is the end of the week. They're supposed to be selling off. IMUX looking like it's trying to break down the 225s there. If people did buy for this breakout, this 250 here, they got hurt. They lost 25 cents because this is a cheaper stock. I guarantee they would have took bigger share size and definitely would have hurt them there on that little fake breakout for 4 cents, because most people aren't okay with a 4 cent win. Takes a real hardcore trader to be like, yeah, 2 cents, great. I won. All right, so yeah, uh, looking around, not really seeing much at all. If you're gonna continue trading today, be careful. I'm just I don't see anything that would cause me to stick around, and not even any catalyst to cause me to stick around. If there's anything, I will continue watching the markets. I will drop anything into the Discord pertaining to any random movers that we may need to watch for next week if any news pops out towards the end. But as for now, just a whole lot of death in the market. We saw the SPY come on up to the 360 or 370s. Yesterday's high was the 372s. So the 370 maybe becoming a little bit of resistance. We'll kind of see how that plays out towards throughout the day. But yeah, I just don't see any purpose in continuing to watch this dying market, or a market where I'm probably not going to get the setup that I like. And yeah, I will be back next week on Monday morning. On stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Of course, you know, I used to stream every day, but then my schedule kind of got packed, so I had to make some adjustments. But yeah, great observation day. Y'all keep making that money. Definitely some opportunities out here depending on your setups. But yeah, as for me, no go zone, sitting on my hands. Oh, this week or yeah, my last couple of trades, just green trades, you know, looking for that setup, being super picky with where I'm getting in, making sure that I'm actually getting in on a real low, you know, getting that certification, especially trading now with the hour, the 30-minute and the 15-minute, changed the game. I mean, all the getting chopped around and all that on a 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, whatever. Why? Why when I could just win? Why? No point. I just want to win. That's it. But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming in here. Appreciate your chats, and don't forget to like if you enjoy the conversation and the commentary here. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. We'll be back next week, and if anything pops out during the weekend or any news pops out like that, I usually put that in a Discord. So yeah, that is it for me today. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.